U.S. and Iranian negotiators are finishing another round of nuclear talks in Vienna, but the meeting is overshadowed by a diplomatic flap at the United Nations, and Congress is now getting involved. Margaret Brennan is at the State Department, where officials say Iran has reopened an old wound. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning to you. And with those intense nuclear talks underway, U.S. diplomats are troubled by Tehran's decision to send a former student revolutionary linked to the 1979 hostage crisis here to the U.S. to be the next UN ambassador. After all, it was that crisis that led to the cutoff in diplomatic ties 34 years ago. Hamid Abutalibi was a member of the student group that led the 1979 seizure of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. 52 Americans were held hostage for 444 days. He may now move to New York to become Iran's representative at the United Nations. The State Department has yet to approve his visa, and the White House said on Tuesday that he is not welcome.
The nomination is extremely troubling. The U.S. government has informed the government of Iran that this potential selection is not viable.
Tehran defended Hamid Abutalibi, saying he's well qualified and played just a small role during the hostage crisis as an interpreter. As the host country for the United Nations, the U.S. is obligated to admit chosen representatives to work there.
This is not the moment for diplomatic niceties.
Looking for a way out, the Senate passed a bill that would ban his entry. For those who were taken hostage, the nomination has reopened old wounds.
What credibility would he have if he were here? His past would simply make so much noise that it would get in the way of his present.
John Limbert was a junior Foreign Service officer at the U.S. Embassy in Tehran when it was overrun. For 9 of the 14 months, he was in solitary confinement. This nomination, he said, is a mistake.
You have to ask the question, what were they thinking about? Was this a deliberate insult, or was it simply obliviousness on their part, where they could not understand the reaction that such an appointment would evoke here in the United States?
And at a time when nuclear talks between Washington and Tehran are at a critical stage, this nomination is being viewed as a serious misstep. And while it would be a diplomatic faux pas to reject Abutalibi's visa, it's unlikely he'll ever get one to work here in the U.S. So that's left Tehran and Washington looking for a face-saving way out. The hope is Tehran might find a different ambassador to fill that post.